Hello. So this is our next video for MS Access or database. And in the previous video, we finished importing the two tables and creating the relationship. And this particular video contains creating the report starting from question number 22. So we'll start question number 22. Using fields from both tables, produce a tabular report that selects the record where event rank is 5 or less, ability does not include novice. So here the question is to create a report, but we do have some criteria to be to fulfill. So we have to start creating the query first. First, create the query. Based on the results of the query, create the report. So I'm going to start creating the query. So go to create tab and then query wizard. Query wizard will help you to get the will help you through creating the query rather than going for query design. So I have chosen simple query and then I have to choose the fields according to this particular question. This will help you to save your time and also to avoid confusion by selecting many records and many fields. So here we can see show only the fields first name, last name, club name, category, gender and event rank. So I'm going to add in the same order. So I'm going to choose first name, last name and category, not category, club name is not in this particular table, it is in the club table because we already related those two tables, so we can add club name here. And then the category is in the other table, so go to results and then choose category. And next is gender and event rank, so choose gender and last one is event rank. Now we will just move to the next previous question, and there you can see we have to do the criteria for event rank as well as ability, but ability is not added, so it's better to add ability, but while creating the report you can ignore ability. So I added ability as the last record, and now click next. Not summary report, it is a detailed report. If it is a summary report, either in the question they will be mentioning about the summary report or they will be asking a report for each record, then only we have to go for summary report. Now choose detail, click next, and now I'm going to name this query as query 1 for me to recognize with different queries. And if I want to go to the design view directly, I can go to modify the query design and then finish. So this is the query. Now we can start giving the criteria. Event rank is 5 or less. So we'll just go through the event rank first so that you will get an idea how the output should be. So those are numbers. We need only 5 or less. So go to event rank. This is the criteria section for event rank. Less than or equal to 5 because it is event rank is 5 or less. Run and check whether you got the correct answer. You can see everything is less than or equal to 5. Now next is ability does not include novice, which means that see in novice we can see, sorry, in ability we can see there is a data called novice. We do not need novice, we need all the other data except novice. So come to the design view. In ability, just type not novice and then run. Now you can just check the result, there is no novice. So we are done with our criteria and now we have to start sorting. So I want to do this in the report, which will help me in doing everything very properly. And there is an important thing here. Uh, we have to show in the report in the same order and with the data and labels displayed in full. Do not group the data. So now we will start creating the report, and there we can see the grouping of data, how the grouping of data comes and how to avoid the grouping. So go to create tab and then report wizard, save the query, and now make sure that you are choosing the field names from the query only because we already did query and we have only 59 records. If you choose this and then choose the field names, and then you will be going back to the table. So make sure you are choosing only the query, and then I'm choosing all the data except ability because ability is not included in the second point, but the effect of the criteria will be visible. Click next, and here you can see how do you want to view your data. We want to see it as together. In case if you're choosing the first table, you can see the grouping of data. This should not be done. The grouping of data is coming because this club name is from a different table, and rest of the fields are from the different table. We do not need this kind of grouping, so make sure that you are going for a single box. Click next, and here also they are asking like, do we have to go for any grouping level? No, we don't have any grouping. So click next, and this is the section where we can do the sorting, but I can show you a sorting after creating the report so that it will help you to reduce the time consumption, because if we do the sorting here again, the rearrangement of the columns will be affected. So I'm going to the next view, next window. In the question paper, they asked us to create a tabular report, so make sure we are choosing tabular, and the orientation is mentioned here as a page orientation portrait and fits on a single page wide. So I have to make sure that I'm choosing portrait, and if I mark this, all the columns will be fitted onto one particular page. And then click next, and there is a question here, includes the text results by category as a title displayed in large font size fully visible at the top of the page. So I'm going to give that topic or title for the report, and then if I go to the modify, I'll be able to go to the design view of the report. So this is the design view of the report, and now if I go to the report view, I can see the data, and I can see there are some data which is not visible. So I'm going to the layout view, and I am going to arrange it properly. I'm going to choose both the heading and data together, and then reducing the size again. I'm using the arrow key from my keyboard, and then I'm reducing the size. Now club name, now everything is visible. Similarly, category, gender, and then event rank. First, I have to make it completely visible, and then I can keep it here. And then I prefer not to give extra space after the table. So again, I can readjust. I'm holding the control keys to select both the heading and data together. So this is fine now. I'll just verify all the data and everything is visible. Now we need to do the sorting. So we can do the sorting here itself by going to design, and there you can see group and sort. Choose group and sort, and according to the question we have to sort the descending order of category first and then the ascending order of event rank. So we are doing sorting, not grouping. So I'm going to choose category, and descending order means Z to top, and then next sorting is ascending order of event rank. So I have to choose the field event rank, and then ascending is smallest to largest. So you can see this category is in the descending order, and for category the event rank is in the ascending order. You can see the grouping of data. Now super veteran is the next category, and you can see the ascending order in super veteran. So this is what a grouping, sorting of data by two levels. Now we are done with this and with this, and calculates the number of races and places this under the gender column formatted as integer. So we know that this particular, okay. this particular table is about the racers, and we have to calculate how many number of racers are there, and that need to be placed under gender column. So I'm going for design view, which will be easy for me. Now I have to calculate the number of races. Basically, each record should be counted, and that should be placed under gender. So I'm going to choose the gender under detail because this is the data, and then go to design, and there you can see totals. Choose count records. So it will count the record, and this is the formula for counting the record. And after that, we have to change it to integer. So select the count and then go to property sheet. Format should be fixed. Integer means zero decimal place. So zero. Now you can just check whether you got it or not. So we can see we can place it, or like it should be exactly below gender. So I'm just resizing it, and there should be a label number of races to the left of this value. So to the left of this value I need a label. So go to design, take a label, and then oh sorry, I'm going to draw the label here. Okay, so let me go to design view, which will be much easier for me. Design and draw a label here. I'm going to enlarge this first and open a label, draw a label, and number of racers. And next is has only your name, center number, and candidate number in the footer of the report. So it appears on every page. Every page means we have to give it in the footer. So I can just remove this, or I can resize it, and then I can include another label here, and then I can give my name, center number, and candidate number. Now go to print preview. If you go to more pages and 12 pages, we will be able to see the complete data, and we will be able to see whether it is visible or not. Number of races, there is this is not completely visible. I'm going to enlarge it and then print preview. So now you can see. Similarly, you can do all kind of adjustments. I'm going to just move this towards right so that it will be easy, or it will look neat. This is how we will do a report, and you can just take the printout from here. That is question number 22. And moving on to the next one, question number 23, and evidence. Place in your evidence, there is evidence 7, screenshot of the formula used in the database. So I am going to the design view and then taking the screenshot and pasting it under evidence 7. I can just crop it according to that formula, because I need to show only the formula. So crop it in any way, make sure only that formula is visible. Now moving on to the next question, question number 23. Again, we are going to create a report using both the tables. So we will start with the next query because we have some criteria there. So create query wizard, simple query wizard, and choose the fields from the table only. And here we have to choose first name, last name, club name, location. So J220 results, first name, last name, Club name is in the other table. Club name, location, category, event rank, category, event rank, and penalty, AVG, MPH, penalty, AVG, MPH. And then the last one, revised MPH, is a new field that we have to create in the query. So we can do that after creating the query. So click next, next, and then I'm naming it as query 2, modify. I can go directly to the design view. Now the first question is location includes text east. The term is includes. Includes means the east. The term east is not coming alone. You can just cross check in location. The east is not coming alone. It is coming with East Midlands, and you can see mm, yeah, central and east. So east is not coming alone. So we have to give star or asterisk east and then asterisk. This asterisk or star indicates that there could be some data before and after the word. So when you run, you can see all the records are in east now. Every record which includes the term east is appearing in our result. Now the next one is category is senior. So just type it is is, it's not include. So you can just simply give senior there and then run and check if you're getting the answer. Yes, we got senior now. And next is penalty. Yes, so penalty is anyway yes or no. So in penalty type yes and then run the data, and then you can see now there are 19 records. Now the next one is we have to calculate a revised NPH new field, and it is calculated by using a AVG NPH, reducing this by 5%. So we can go back to the design view, and then the last field must be revised NPH. So I'm going to builder, and there I'm going to type revised NPH, which is the new field name. Instead of equals, usually in mathematics we give C is equal to A plus B. But here we instead of equal symbol we will give colon, and then we have to uh, use AVG NPH, and we are doing reducing by 5%. So you can just multiply by 0.95, which means that 100 minus 5% is 95. 95 divided by 100 is 0.95, and that is multiplied by AVG and pH. Click OK, run, and then check if you're getting the answer. The answer is visible there, and there is a format that we have to do. It should be displayed as two decimal place. So click on revised MPH, go to property sheet, and decimal place must be 2 and format must be fixed. Now just cross check, verify. Yeah, that's correct. Now we have to start creating the report. So we can click on create report wizard, save the query, make sure this is query 2, select all the data. There is nothing that we have to eliminate. Everything need to be visible. Click next, and here also do not group the data, and sorting we can do afterwards. And this is also tabular report, and page orientation is landscape. So I have to choose landscape, make sure this is marked, click next and check for the title. There is a title name, so that will be the title name. Finish. So this is the report print preview. I'm going to layout view first, and then I am going to rearrange the data, last name, name, location. There are some data which are not fully visible, so first I have to expand it and then I can move. Now category, event rank, penalty, AVG, MPH. I may have to move this again. Make sure all the data is completely visible. Now the last one, revised MPH. So next, sorting in the descending order of AVG MPH. So go to design, grouping, sorting, descending order of AVG MPH. Now this is in the descending order. Next is page orientation formatted. Okay, we have to change this. Like this must be on the top of the page formatted so that it is in black 30-point serif font. So I'm going to the design view, or even here so we can do it. Select the heading, go to format, change this to 30. Okay, and it must be a serif font, so I'm going for Times New Roman, and make sure this is black. It's gray now, so change it to black. Okay, now has your name, sender number, and candidate number on the report. So that must be in the report footer. So in design view, report footer, and I can include my name, center number, and candidate number. So now save your report, just cross-check in print preview how it looked like. If there is any error, we can fix it after checking the print preview, and then you can take the printout. Now export this report to your work area in rich text format with the file name SPA. So go to the report view, and exporting again comes in external data, and we have to export it as RTF, rich text format, in my work area. So this is my work area, and then I have to name it as SPA. Make sure that this is rich text format. Click OK, close. We have to show the evidence for that we have exported it in our work area. So we can see it here. I'm just going to take the properties of SPA and then take the screenshot, and then I'm going to paste it in evidence 8. So that's evidence 8, and we are done with database. So for mail merge, there will be next video. Thank you for watching.